Today I've had a peek behind the velvet curtain onto the joys, or some of the joys of the other side of being a shipper. Alan and Gemma are on holiday. They've gone to Egypt for a week. Very nice, they worked very hard, they deserve it. And so while they're away, they're still handling the freight forward side of things, all our own customers and all that. They're doing that remotely on the laptops and the phones and stuff. But I've been running the trucks. So rather than just sorting out my own jobs, which is what I normally do, just jobs for me, I've been sorting out my jobs for me and the two 18 tons. And it's been an experience. It's kind of reminded me of when we decided to do the Van Gogh thing, which was the ill-fated, didn't know I wasn't supposed to do it, nobody liked it, didn't work anyway, sort of subcontracting thing. In the fact that you're trying to do, it's basically, not literally, but it's kind of like trying to drive and juggle at the same time. Theoretically you can do it. It's probably highly dangerous and I certainly wouldn't recommend it. So yesterday went relatively okay. I did manage to get them both jobs. We had the jobs for the morning booked already. I managed to get them both jobs in the afternoon, although I kind of slipped up a bit and ended up with one of my drivers going into Waitrose at 5:15, and sitting there for 2.5 hours on a bay in the freezing cold with no keys, because Waitrose have got them while they count every single sardine in the tin. Which was my fault, because I thought about it afterwards. I was so desperate to make sure that we got the jobs in that I booked it, and I thought I wouldn't have taken that job myself. I had no right to give him that, so I apologise. He's a nice guy, he's fine about it. Today's highlights have been one of the drivers getting to a job that was supposed to be, he got there at 12 because we was assured that it was going to be, you would be loaded between 1 and 1:30. By 1:30 no one had even come out. He let them know they were there. He was getting quite irate and said, if they don't come out soon, I'm leaving. So then I'm ringing the shipper going, you've got to speak to your customer and talk to these people and get them out, and ringing my driver and reassuring him that they will be loaded by 2 because there's a shift change at 2 and he has to be loaded by 2. That one then turned out okay. And then we had another driver who went into a nice straightforward job from Corby to Hemel. Lovely. So I had to finish him up not far from base. I had phone calls off them I think about 12 times. Where is he? He's gone to the wrong postcode because you gave him the wrong postcode. He's now going to the right address. Will he be there on time? I hope so. Is he there? Yes, he's there. Where is he? He's on a bay. What bay is he on? Is he have we got a contact number from him? I've never known the like of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, I don't know if Gemma gets this kind of stuff all the time, but it don't normally happen to me. Maybe she films it for me, I don't know. Is he on a bay? How many pallets has been loaded? You know, sort of, is he going to be at the next one? Okay. I'm waiting for him to turn around and say, are the pallets shrink wrapped? What colour's the shrink wrap? Is it black or clear? Did they start wrapping from the bottom of the pallet? Honestly, they might, by the end I'm going, in the end, I actually got the drive, which I don't like doing because really you are the barrier between the drivers and the shippers, to ring them. And then he came back to me and he went, it's fine, it's all sorted. So hopefully it's all sorted now. So that's me been running the trucks 2 days. I got a peek behind the velvet curtain for 2 days. I've still got another 4 or 5 left to do. Fortunately tomorrow, one of them has got his jobs all booked up. He's good as gold. I'm sure we can leave him to it in case there's any problems. And the other one is off to Ipswich, and I'm hopefully going to get him a return load. And as for me, I'm going to Wales, which is fine because I've got my day's money on the job. I'm going to drive to Wales, I'm going to drop it off, and I have every intention to come back because the boys might have done 2 jobs today. I did 1. My target for the day is, I'm not hitting my target for the day, but this is understandable because you can't keep stopping to ring shippers and sort stuff out. You can't keep stopping to look for jobs for other people if you want to get jobs for yourself. And eventually my day overrun, but that's fine. You know, we're going to do that for a week. That's cool, and then everything will get back to normal, and then it'll be Christmas, and I can have a rest. But this is the joys. I would like to know, shippers out there, worst case scenarios, things where there was a guy who actually, you know, I don't know what, but yeah, 12 times really. We kind of know what we're doing. We're kind of good at this. I think we're kind of okay. So anyhow, and now I'm nearly home and just went past junction 12, and that's when Waze updated to me to tell me ahead of me was a traffic jam. But I won't be in it for long. Worst things happen at sea, and I'll be putting off, and like I say, it's going to be Christmas. In the meantime, take care and take money.